Good morning and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to Redcliffe, couple of 20 minutes north of Brisbane, city town on the east coast of Queensland, Australia. My name is Ben Abbott. I'll be your lead caller here this afternoon, and joining me courtside for this backdraw semi-final between these two ladies' teams is the one and only Mr. Brendan Lee. How are you, sir?
I am going very well. Thank you for having me here today.
Absolutely, mate. Our pleasure. Absolutely. So we've got these two teams out here. As we mentioned, it is a backdraw semi-final. So unfortunately, these two teams have gone through the top half of the draw into their semi-finals and come out the lesser of the two. So they play an additional game here to qualify for the Women's Opens Doubles bronze medal match. So if we're looking at our screen down the court, to the front of your screen there we have Katie Hart and Danny L. Townsend taking on. To the far side is Pei Chen Kao and Yu Shei of the northern end. And Brendan, an interesting matchup between these two teams. I think a very fiery side of the court to the closest of your screen.
Yep.
And on the far side you see how rapid pace offense that they have. They can turn defense offense just like that. Can you give a little bit more insight to these two fantastic teams?
Yeah, look, we know women's doubles is generally fast, and I think this is going to be another level faster. I think great reflexes. All these girls see the ball really well. They don't generally like to reset and muck around a lot with dinking, so I think we're in for a lot of fantastic hands battles out here, as we see right there.
Literally right on cue as well. The fiery speed ups that we see from both sides, and you say like there was a little bit of dinking, but just aggressive dinking. You know, very, very purposeful.
If anything sits up a little bit too high, they are going to be all over it. Ooh.
A missed contact there from Danielle Townsend. One of the most fiery cats on the PPA tour.
She's got a great personality, doesn't she?
A lot of personality.
A lot of personality with her. That she really brings the heat when she's on the court, as does her partner, Katie Hart. Third shot lob. Good drop. Great defense.
She's absolutely just patient on the baseline, and Katie Hart with a cheeky grin on her face, knowing that she threw everything at that point. Obviously early days within the space as well.
And you can see probably while they go into the lob a bit here is Katie and Danny are looking straight into the sun here at this time of the day, up that end of the court.
Yeah, that's a great observation there as well. Like, what's...
I'll listen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. It is the back end draw semi-final. We're just getting a quick score update as we speak. So a tremendous start here from Shea and Carl, who have shown such impressive defense and a very, very patient approach to their game at the moment. And this is the tactics that we were talking about at the start of the game there, Brendan. We see the score up to date here now at 5-1 and in control. Is this a combination?
Not surprised. So the Taiwan pair actually came into this tournament as the number one seeds for PPA Brisbane on the back end of some really good results in New Zealand a few weeks ago. Obviously a surprise loss there early in the draw. They actually went out in the quarterfinals here today.
Yeah, right.
Look at that power.
Yeah, what a shot. Like really deep, high, flat, into the corner, like the high contact, deep follow through. You know, Katie Hart's known for her aggression, but her precision on that aggression as well. That's what's the really impressive part of her game.
She measured that really well, I would say. There's the speed up. Just goes long.
Such awareness there from Yu Shei. Her ball control, obviously within the kitchen space, is incredible, but just have that court space awareness as well and let that ball go long is incredible.
Great depth. Oh, what a put away.
Angle fun here from Pei Kao. Incredible combination here from Taiwan. Like you said, there's some great results in previous tournaments, but just the depth of the competition space at the moment is so amazing, and the talent that this PPA tour is drawing.
Third shot lob, yeah, without a doubt. One of the deepest draws we've seen. 16 strong pairs took to the women's field this morning. You can see that lob there. Yeah.
Hard and flat down the middle, just like that.
You could see Denny lost track of that ball when it went up in the air, and she couldn't do much with that overhead, and Shay really got on top of that point after that.
So this rapid fire game well underway now. The score remains. What moment is the score? We're just listening to our courtside official, one of the best in the business. So it is side out pickleball at the moment. Oh, incredible touch there. Pei Kao with a full drive right at her body, but the skill and the ability just to place it.
Great counter there.
Yeah,
it's
finally.
back in behind Katie Hart.
Yeah, right. Really incredible touch.
Good spot there.
Yeah, Katie lunging all the way in front of her partner there and saying, I've got this one, partner.
Yeah, too high on that third.
It's interesting comment you made there, and a great observation. Anything higher than waist height, for example, that ball's going to be put away, especially at this level. On the way through and the return, little tape tickler there, just clipping the net on the way through. Obviously, having to adjust on the defense. Katie Hart goes wide on that one, but yeah, anything higher than the waist is dangerous. Dangerous territory.
Yeah, look, and these girls will speed it up from their knees, let alone if it's at their waist. So
yeah.
You want to get that ball down. Another third shot lob, so effective in these conditions.
Yeah.
And we have a change of ends. So Pei and Shay are on 8, and they will take a 6-point lead here at 8-1.
So we're playing to 15 points in this backdraw semi-final. Of course, usually we play a best-of-3 game format, and that is to 11 points. But within the backdraw space, it's rapid fire. There's no room for error.
It is, and so we've seen a lot of the matches today. The end that Shay and Pei are now going up has been the tougher end to score from, not just because of where the sun is positioned at this time of the day, but also because of that slight breeze. So it'll be interesting to see what changes we see here in the back half of this match. Can Denny and Katie actually make a real valiant effort here to actually get back into this? And we'll see a tighter second half here without a doubt.
Yeah, and just on that, what a spectacular day two it is here at PPA.
What a turnaround from yesterday. We went Melbourne weather yesterday, from wind to rain to sunshine.
Yeah, I felt quite at home yesterday.
To complete Queensland weather today. It's great to see.
Spectacular venue as well here at the Redcliffe Tennis Centre. So looking forward to getting into the second half of this match here. I reckon the breeze is picking up there, maybe playing a bit of a factor with Katie Hart's return.
Yeah, in the wheelhouse there for her, though. She normally makes that one 9 times out of 10. It's in. Pei's going to get it.
Oh, that's incredible, Brendan. Danielle Townsend with such good awareness to step around the kitchen. decided to go with the delicate. She's usually
Very delicate.
an aggressive shot maker. She really could have just punished it at the opposition's feet, but chose just to play a very nice dropping shot.
Good point there. And look, Katie and Danielle, this is their first time, I believe, actually pairing up in a PPA tournament or any tournament. So, and you would know from previous tournaments that Pei and Shay, a lot of experience playing together. So adapting to that as well.
It is interesting, understanding a partner's dynamic in any team sports or even pairing sports. How you can really manage the strengths and weaknesses of your teammate. A few little errors coming in. And they're net errors. They're not executing long or wide of the court. It's just trying to be too fine across that tape.
Oh, and a clip off the tape there, unfortunately, for Danielle Townsend there.
Literally nothing you can do. Nothing. But what's impressive is how quick of a turnaround that Katie and Danielle Townsend have had coming off the back of their semi-final. Still producing the goods here.
Oh my goodness.
Stop that now. That is incredible. Pei Cal is absolutely all over that front line. There is nothing getting past the kitchen there.
That was a hands battle at its finest from both those girls. Ooh, may have just hit an out ball there, I think Shay did. I think it was sitting up in a wheelhouse, but I think if she left it, they may have come out with the goods there.
Yeah, playing some really patient defense there. Some great shot making from Katie and Danny as well, utilising that perimeter of the court.
Great drop.
Going for the lob, and Katie, she caught it, but just didn't get the contact. So sends that one long. And
very clever there from Shay. Just such good court awareness. Her doubles pedigree from her tennis experience is shining on the pickleball court there as well. That's not an easy shot to roll that lob off that volley. So,
and that's been a tale of this match so far as well. The shot choice and the timing of that shot choice as well has been so critical.
So we have 12-2 on 2. Huge lead here they've opened up.
Going to extend here as well, so a couple of points away from wrapping things up and booking themselves a spot in this bronze medal match this afternoon. So here's the timeout called by Danielle Townsend and Katie Hard, who they're throwing everything at him, but when you're on, you're on. And at this level, the smallest margin for errors and whatever else obviously plays a big difference. And like we were talking about earlier, just the depth of the competition now and the depth of the PPA Pickleball Tour is just so impressive and really exciting, obviously, in its second year almost of professional space, and we're drawing a handful of international athletes not only into our Major League Pickleball Australia competition, but now into our national league as well.
Yeah, they certainly have to. Katie and Danny have to reassess here. It's hard coming from that main draw loss. I think they went down in 3 games in their semi-final, and then trying to reboot and get mentally prepared for that backdraw. There's still a lot on the line here, to try and make your way through to that bronze medal match. But this is a tough ask now. I mean, let's be honest, it's been done before, this deficit, but they'll need to turn something on here, right now.
Jeez, how was that serve? That would have been on the corner lines, right at the feet of Danielle Townsend. So that'll bring up a match point here.
Just nothing going in the way of Danny and Katie. Yeah, and that's going to get put away.
Incredible, fast-paced match. High quality as well. But in the end, it is all Pei Cal and Yu Shay getting it done. A scoreboard of 15-2, and they'll book themselves a spot in that bronze medal match I'm sure, coming up shortly with how fast paced this day is going. But Brendan Lee, mate, thank you so much for joining us courtside. Any final closing comments?
No, it's a really ruthless performance then from Shea and Pay. I think, that'd be a bit disappointing with their loss in the main draw. Obviously, Pay had a great day yesterday, winning the singles here in the women's singles event. So, look, would definitely want to be on the podium again, I would imagine, for the double. So we'll see what they can bring once we get to that bronze medal match.
Absolutely. Brendan Lee, thank you very much for your time, sir. An incredible match does come to an end. We'll be back here very, very shortly for our next match on court number 2. Thank you for joining us across Australia and the world, pickleball fans. It is the PPA Pickleball Tour Australia here in Redcliffe. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, pickleball fans of Australia and the world. Welcome to the PPA Australia Pickleball Tour. An incredible tour that is well underway. We're into day 2 of the beautiful part of the world that is Redcliffe, just 20 minutes north of Brisbane on the east coast of Queensland, Australia. And once again, an incredible battle to come your way here on court number 2. As you can see there on the screen, my name is Ben Abbott. I'll be your lead caller here this morning as we go into this men's open gold medal match for the doubles competition. Joining me courtside, once again, a pleasure as always, sir, Mr. Brendan Lee. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here covering this men's gold medal match, and I think we're in for a treat.
Absolutely, and there's a showcase of talent on this court out here. Obviously, all 4 athletes experts in what they do, making their way to the gold medal match here. But talk us through these combinations. So we're going to see the combination in the white T-shirts of Mitch Hargraves and Joey Wild. And they'll take on, in the red shirt is Wes Gabrielson. And the black singlet there, you do see Roman Estrella.
So 2 very established pairs on the tour. Both teams have played a lot of men's doubles together. They know each other's games very well, hence why they're probably here today in this gold medal match. That knowledge of each other definitely helps when you're playing in an event that had as much depth as today's men's doubles had. Mitch and Joey, one of Australia's leading pairs. It was great to see Joey back in Australia in October last year, spending a lot of time in the US prior to that and honing his pickleball skills on the tours over there. And Joey and Mitch have had much success as a doubles team. They don't always pair up, but when they do, they generally come out with a gold medal. Roman and Wes, obviously the international pair coming in from the US. It's great to see them on Australian shores, showcasing the skills that they have and bringing their knowledge, expertise, and just all-round good blokes as well. It's been lovely to have them here in Australia, and I know our community has resonated with them very well.
I was going to say, I feel like that is a key part of playing on the PPA Pickleball Tour here in Australia. It's just being a good bloke. But the international showdown, like we said here, for the men's opens doubles gold medal match, it is the USA combination of Wes and Roman taking on the Aussie boys of Mitch and Joey.
Look, and they've done it pretty tough today. Both teams have had very close matches from their last matches in the semi-finals. Wes and Roman getting over George Wall and Ben Costin in 3 games, and Mitch Hargraves and Joey getting over Lucas Pascoe and Vish Masand 11-7, 11-6. But it was the the first round of 16 match that Mitch Hargraves and Joey Wild played against Michael Russ and Leander Lazaro, getting that 11-7 in the third. So they've done very well to make their way all the way through to the final, considering that little scare they would have had in the round of 16.
We love a little scare midway into your tournament there, regardless of your seeding, regardless of your form.
It sometimes wakes you up.
I was going to say, there's never any pressure on the underdogs. They're happy to throw everything, kitchen sink and all, at the match. And as we look to go all set up here on court, the closest to your screen is Mitch Hargraves and Joey Wild. And furthest serving is with Wes Gabrielson and Roman Estrella. Underway.
Oh, and already no one is home there in the middle of the court. Great speed up there.
So side out straight away. Speed up and well handled there from Wes.
And we should say, overseeing this match is one of Australia's leading referees, Margot Tredenick, from the Sunshine Coast.
Fellow Sunshine Coastian. A standard has been set. That's incredible.
Yeah, this is what we're in for today. This is going to be high caliber pickleball of both being able to dink, stay in extended dink rallies, but also reset counter. This is going to be fantastic. Get excited. Ooh, not sure if that ATP was... Well, I don't know if I'm even looking for an ATP. Odd spot to speed up from there.
Yeah, not sure. Roman played with a really, really nice angle there, and I think just asked the question, could it be an ATP? Could it just be a speed up? But not meant to be.
It's up. Yes, well put away there by Mitch. Roman, he will get those back though, so Mitch has to be ready for another.
Oh, awareness there from Joey Wild, but I was going to make a comment. The king of speed up, I feel, in Australia is the one and only Mitch Hargraves. He picks and chooses his moments so well, and his control on that speed up, so consistent.
Joey looking for another speed up there already on Wes. Very interesting to see that from Joey.
And early on, Wes as well has played some really good defense on that speed up. He's just paddle speeders. Work to his favour timelessly.
Great spot there by Mitch Hargraves, leaning forward nicely, taking it out of the air.
Yeah, not sure if you could see from the angle of the camera there, but just the paddle work and manipulation of the ball to work the angle deep to the corner. Roman Estrella with the hammer.
That's not coming back. A little bit high there from Mitch, obviously. He's trying to defend it. Didn't quite connect how we would like to have, but that's okay. We're at 0-2 on 1. Great drop. And put away nicely.
So a nice even start here to kick off this men's open doubles gold medal match.
I don't want to call it too early, Ben, but I think if you're at home, get comfortable because we could be here a long time.
Yeah, so just on that, the format of this game will be 3 games to 11. Winning by 2 as that ball just goes long in the speed up. So first to get 2 games under their belt will take this gold medal here for the Brisbane Championships, the BPA Pickleball Tour. Great back up there, Hargraves.
Yeah, well done there by the guys. And you see Roman, he's known for his lobs, and another lob thrown in here. If you've been on this court earlier on today, you would know that the sun is still in a very difficult spot there up the end that Mitch and Joey are at. Another. That one. Ooh.
See Joey there as well, like from courtside perspective, he asked himself the question if that was in or out and then played the shot and then asked himself again. And just on that as well there, Brendan, we talk about the athletes and they will signal if they believe the ball to be in or out. But they'll get confirmation from that official as well.
Yes. Ooh, and a missed return there by Mitch.
It's a really interesting concept of our sport of pickleball. No linesman, one official. It's almost a consultation there with the official on the particular calls.
And I don't know if you saw it there in that point, but you'll see Roman go ambidextrous many times throughout this game. That's the 3rd time I've already seen him take his right hand off the paddle and just control it so well with his left.
It's an interesting comment you make. His fun fact in his player biography is not that he's ambidextrous. His fun fact is his mum introduced him to pickleball.
Do you know what? I feel like that's actually not too uncommon, though, in the world of pickleball. Like, unfortunately, our sport is sometimes seen as a senior sport only, but the fellas out here today are showing us that is definitely not the case.
Yeah, people as young as Mitch Hargraves, the 25-year-old #1 singles player in the country. Showing them how it's done, but you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, Roman and Wes have a clear game plan here. Their job is to just keep that ball on the ground in front of Joey and Mitch until there is a speed up, and they're doing very well that they're making Joey and Mitch pull the trigger here first. And as a result, they're having great success here, opening up a 7-2 lead. Timeout called by Mitch and Joey. Mitch and Joey probably just have to show some more patience here as they come out of this timeout. They have to pick their times when they are going to speed up that ball. We saw a bit of success earlier, some nice roll volleys from Mitch up the line on Roman. So just going to have to pick and choose the times that they speed up these balls against such an experienced pair of Wes and Roman.
Interesting turnarounds. The timeout's called there. 2-0 start to Mitch and Joey, and a 7-2 turnaround now at the timeout. So the consistent tactics there as well from Wes and Roman. A very patient start to their game, and they've just started to find a few cracks.
Yeah, without their unforced error count from Wes and Roman is minimal.
Stop it.
In all their matches, these guys, they feed off the errors of their opposition. You won't see them, yes, they'll hit some winners here and there, but they will just draw those errors out of you.
So aggressive defense, you would say.
Ooh, and a cheapie there.
Continuing on, Mitch and Joey, point number 3.
Ooh, that's tough. Oh, well done by Roman and Wes there to stay in that point. You saw Joey just second guess himself. Should I play an overhead? Should I not? It was in a tough spot there.
What a pick-up from Mitch Hargraves. As Joe Wild looks to go hard down the line. And Wes knows the call like the back of his hand, happy to let it sail.
Yeah, and this is the point again. This is what I was alluding to before. Roman and Wes are so good at keeping that ball on the ground there. Joey looking to speed that ball up, and just unfortunately they draw another error out of Joey Wild.
Oh, jeez, Mitch Hargraves got caught into like a pretzel-like fashion there.
Some great improvisation there from Mitch Hargraves.
Have to find a way.
Weird spin off that bounce. So Wes Gabrielson bringing in 8-3 on 2. Ernie from Joey.
Defense is good.
Look at that. Oh, Mitch and Joey done fantastic to come out on top of that point, because Wes and Roman definitely got into the position they wanted to be in again, up at the kitchen. That's where they've been having all their success. They would have thought they would have been definitely favoured to come out in that way. Great work by Mitch and Joey. Good spot.
Yeah, sent wide on this occasion. And we spoke about it earlier, the different playing styles. Obviously, the more aggressive style from the youngsters in the white shirts close to your screen, and the patient defense, just the consistency in digs and positioning. As you've mentioned a couple of times, Brendan, the speed up and the opportunities, they take them when they come. But apart from that, they're just biding their time and drawing the impatient errors that do come from Mitch and Joey.
Ooh, and a cheapie there by Wes Gabrielson. Just a missed return as a server. And when you've got the deficit, you definitely love a missed return. The gap is closing here. Ooh. Interesting choice, but gets away with it very nicely.
Yeah, he wound up looking for the big smash and just takes a lot of pace off it. What do you reckon that conversation was on the bench there in that timeout for Mitch and Joey?
I think they just they just have to execute a little bit better, and look, it probably just comes down to a little bit more patience. Like, Joey doesn't miss those dinks. You know, that's just the pressure that he knows that Wes and Roman are putting them under. You know, they're not missing, and unfortunately, I don't think it's about tactics. I think it's just about execution by the team from Mitch and Joey at the moment. Like, that is a great drop. The pressure that's putting Mitch and Joey under.
So delicate. Like, just skimming the tape, inside the kitchen, backspin on the ball. You know, to try and speed up a really tough place drop shot is a skill in itself.
And another timeout called as they face a game point in the first game here in the best of 3 games. So 10-5-1 to Wes and Roman. Look, as they come out of this timeout, I think it's just about execution. Roman and Wes are so good at getting to the kitchen line. Mitch and Joey just have to pick their battles a little bit more wisely here, I think. Keep the ball on the ground to Wes. You know, hopefully they start thinking about the finish line or start thinking about finishing game 1, essentially, and they can start to pick off some higher balls. But it is a tough ask. Like, Roman and Wes have been seeing the ball so well today. And as you can see in this match, their drops are impeccable.
Yeah, great. And that was the question I was going to ask. What are the tactics in the tail end of this first set here? Is it you just play it out and try and gain a little bit of momentum leading to the second and start thinking about the second? Or is it, you know, can we play with a few different tactics while we have the time here, while leading into that second set as well? You know, it'd be very interesting to see how they approach this this last couple of points here.
And that was such a, you see that first volley that Joey hit there, he actually took a little bit off that and rolled it down. That's what he needs to do a little bit more of, and then that let Mitch get up on that next ball. Good, they're keeping it on the ground. And that's just the execution, unfortunately, and for Mitch and Joey anyways, and that is game 1. Goes the way of Wes and Roman, 11-5 over Mitch and Joey.
Now, Brendan Lee, you've been around this sport for many, many years now, mate, and across your experience, that's some really good insight there as well. Keeping the ball on the ground, keeping it at the feet of Wes and Roman. Outside of that, what are they like against the lob? What are Wes and Roman like against their lob? How can they play that? Is that a threat that can be played against them?
Look, I think we're seeing the end change now. And as we just saw there with Mitch and Joey, they were looking into the sun. And look, the sun's kind of getting right up above us. We are right actually smack bang on midday here in Australia. So the sun is like right up in the middle of the sky. So I think Mitch and Joey probably have the more favourable end here right now. And it's can they... What do Wes and Roman bring to the second game? Is it momentum? Will they keep running with it? Or can Mitch and Joey use the ends to actually make a difference here in game 2?
Yeah, an interesting point. Obviously, they switch of ends between sets, and they have a second set opportunity here to stay in this gold medal match, to keep the hopes of a gold medal match and the championship alive. Do they swap sides? Is that a common tactic? Is it we're going to flirt with the sun and see with a lob? Is that an option? It'd be very interesting to see what their approach is. For Wes and Roman, sorry, Brendan, for Wes and Roman, what tactics do they change? Did they see any changes there from Mitch and Joey there?
I think in that first game, they played Joey on the left-hand side. And look, that's not uncommon for the Mitch and Joey combination, but I would say that Mitch has probably played a lot more of their partnership on the left-hand side over the past, 9 months of their doubles relationship together, or doubles partnership together. So I wouldn't mind seeing them mix it up. Look, maybe keep it the same here at the start. I think the ends will make a difference here. Maybe keep it the same as the start, keep Joey on the left. But if things go awry at the start and you're down 3-1, 4-1, whatever it may be, I would suggest moving Mitch over to that left.
Very interesting. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, into it here for the men's doubles open gold medal match. Second set coming your way.
An immediate side out there. Look, Joey needs to step up here. I think there's probably a few too many errors coming off the paddle of Joey Wild right now. Oh, what a pickup.
Oh, once again, they know how crucial that pickup was, and they double up.
And they're really feeding off these speed ups, Wes and Roman are. Like, Joey is speeding that ball up quite often at them now, and they're loving it.
And it's a feed up once again from Wes there. I was going to mention, as they came onto the court, Wes and Roman, that has looked dialed in. There's an outrageous chemistry between these two.
Well, I think we saw
the close end of your court. Wes getting absolutely peppered here, and Hargraves eventually hard down the line.
I think in these first 3 points, we've seen some intent from Mitch and Joey that they are not mucking around with dinks here is the plan. They are going to look to speed up and speed up quite often. Let's see if it pays off for them. So Mitch bringing in 0-2 on 1.
Just the paddle contact has been a consistent theme for Mitch and Joey. You know, Mitch obviously not as much as you mentioned earlier. Joey's just getting pinned. But there's a good return there, right on cue. Joey saying, all right, that's enough from you, commentators. I don't think you can hear us out there, Brendan.
Yeah, look, and I think that's clear intent. I think they're going to cause chaos in this game. This is their plan now. They're not going to give Roman and Wes any rhythm. The other thing Joey has to be careful of is when he's speeding up that ball up the line, normally you can pin the person if they're right-handed on their right shoulder. That's generally where you're going to put a lot of your speed ups, but Wes is left-handed.
Left-handed on his kitchen and defense, but you see that right hand on serve.
And that's a great spot there by Wes Gabrielson.
Tagging that baseline. So like we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, Wes Gabrielson, he's right hand on serve, and he'll approach the kitchen, switching paddles, switching hands. ATP attempt. Good defense from Hargraves, and Roman Estrella puts that one right back down at Joey Wild's feet.
You can see Mitch and Joey are now mixing it up. It looks like Mitch is going to play a bit of left side here. I like that change from them.
Does that change mean anything, though, with the consistency of Wes and Roman in their defense?
I think one would say that Roman and Wes are just feeling it right now. They can do no wrong.
Ooh, look for the speed up there. And I loved what I saw from Wes just then. He was held on his baseline for probably a few more overs of the net than maybe what he wanted, but then a simple drop shot, change of pace, allowed him to get back into his zone, which is obviously right up there on that kitchen. But the side out there for Mitch and Joey.
They've got a lot of work to do here. 1-5 on 1. With that slight breeze behind his back, that is going to drift just long there by Wes. And Mitch and Joey put another one on the board and close that gap to 3.
Again, just targeting Joey's feet, cramping him up, not allowing him the space with his paddle to get creative or give him options with his shots. Rock solid here from both sides. Speed up opportunity taken, Mitch Hargraves.
Yeah, look, what we saw, Joey was lucky to get away with that, speeding up again onto Wes Gabrielson. I actually like it when they're speeding up on Roman more than when they're speeding up on Wes here. I think if they are aware of that, I think that's going to be a really good tactical change for them. I think Wes just seeing it a little bit better. Like, they're both seeing it well, but Wes just marginally better. What a great lob.
Good recovery as well there from Joey. And again, that speed up we spoke about. Obviously, Wes feeling it, seeing the ball so well. Roman playing a really good support role where he can for his partnership, but Wes is a big man, takes up a lot of space on the court. It's going to be hard to beat. Oh, Joey wild now. Maybe he's finding another gear.
They certainly need to find another gear here. As Wes brings in at 5-3 on 2. Great patience by all 4 players, and right as I say that, a dink volley goes wide.
I tell you what, Brendan Lee, I feel momentum shifting here on court number 2.
Yeah, look, it's definitely a better start to the game for Mitch and Joey. I thought they went down a huge deficit early there, or in the game 1. I think they're doing a little bit better here at putting the ball on the ground.
Some of the drop shots here from Wes are floating with the tape, and the speed up play there with Roman coming in where it matters most.
All right, Mitch Hargraves bringing it 3-5 on 2. A few more third shot drives out here creeping in from Mitch and Joey.
Oh, like a wall initially, and then just doesn't get the contact on the drop. Does Roman Estrella.
All right, we've got a ball game on our hands. 4-5 on 2. Ooh, he'd like that one again. He had a really good look at that.
Yeah, Wes getting a little bit of a skippity step there. Feeling the pressure, feeling the energy of the gold medal match.
They definitely, Wes and Roman definitely want to put some points on the board in this side out. Joey moving a lot here, taking 60-70% of the court. Kiss on the tape, gets away with it. Well done.
That's the first bit of emotion there we've seen from Joey as well. A outburst of excitement and passion there.
We like to see it.
Hungry man.
Oh, and then he pushes a return long. Not what you want when you're trying to build momentum.
Yeah, a rush of blood to the head. It happens. It's common. Everyone's humans.
Wes and Roman human?
Well, look, with the way they're playing at the moment, there is a whole other level of human element applied to their
and
style of game.
And the players questioning the call here just with Margot. I think Wes and Roman called it wide. Joey and Mitch asking the question. And they put another point on the board, increasing that distance to 3 now. Ooh.
Rare error there from Roman.
He is human.
I told you. I told you. All humans out there, superhumans at that.
So Hargraves bringing 4-7-1 now. Ooh, great defense there by Mitch Hargraves. I'll be happy to get away with that one and a timeout called.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart timeout as well. Like the score has been pretty locked up for the past, I'd say, 5 to 10 minutes, going back and forth. Some really good starting out from both teams, and whether it's Wes and Roman can see that finish line and maybe deciding to speed up their plays and wanting to find a quicker finish, that could be part of it. The other element, Brendan, you'd argue, obviously Mitch and Joey. They found another gear.
Look, I think Mitch and Joey are definitely playing better in Game 2. That's obvious. They're keeping a lot more balls on the ground. They seem to be picking their targets a little bit better, or the opportunities to speed it up. And I think they're driving their third shots a lot more, causing a bit of chaos off that first ball, looking for a shorter volley from Wes and Roman. But they definitely need to put another couple of points on the board here to really try to close that gap, level it up at 5-7-1 as Mitch brings it in.
Oh, straight back does Roman go. So the side-out ball. I think another key factor or element is the error rate is lower here from Mitch and Joey.
Yeah, Joey's still going for the speed up on Wes. I just think I would much rather see them going for that speed up on Roman. Like, it's brave either way. It's probably even keeping the ball on the ground a little bit more, a little bit longer. Because Wes has just been rock solid there.
Patience here from both sides.
Great hands. What a treat of a point.
Massive, massive point, and Joey loves that one.
What a move by Joey Wild. Let's call it a running off Bert there, essentially, in front of Mitch Hargraves. Impeccable point there. Great counters, great resets. Well done.
Just continued his run off the court as well. It looked like he was done and dusted going home, happy with himself.
And Wes having to try to reach that right-handed. We know he can do it, this ambidextrous pair, but a great spot there by Team Mitch and Joey as they keep Wes and Roman on 7 points there. That could be good.
Jeez, Mitch had to play and make a call, all on the one movement as well. He watching the ball land, flirting with the baseline, made the choice, played it. Unfortunately, created the opportunity there for Roman just to punish it right back at him.
Oh my goodness!
On the live stream, it would have disappeared out of camera. It disappeared out of our side, courtside as well. The breeze took it, floated it. It was within the reach of Wes, inside the kitchen, so no contact unless he had to wait for a bounce. Clips the tape, just doesn't go his way. Is that just luck favouring the Brave, momentum shifting?
Well, they bring it within one now. Like, this is getting tight in Game 2. All players moving the ball around the court here really nicely. Starting to spread players from right to left. What a great spot by Wes. And that's so tough. Like, Wes put no pace on that, but Joey literally just had to watch that go over his left shoulder and land a foot inside the court.
I think that rally, the patience from all four athletes, it's just luck favouring the Brave once again, and the speed-up opportunity taken here from Wes. Joey, wild slash out over the baseline now.
Yeah, and look, it's once again attacking Wes Gabrielson, and he's proved time and time again today that just don't put it there on him. He's getting them all back. He's resetting them. He's countering them. I think they've got to either get it away from Wes, or they've got to put more towards Roman, which is equally as hard. But Surprised Mitch didn't look for that one.
Joey, a couple of good adjustments mid-rally, but Joey Wild comes out on top.
Yeah, and off the tape there, they add another 8-6 on 2. Ooh, interesting. That's the first time I've actually seen Wes hesitate almost in this match. He thought about speeding it up and then he changed his mind there, I think.
Well, that one well wide there this time from Joey, and that's a great point you make. You know, as soon as you have any sort of hesitation at this level, your area's going to creep in, they're going to build, and then all of a sudden it could be game over, the blink of an eye. Got to back yourself in. No hesitation on that play there from Wes, for sure.
No, he's doing so well at that today. And a missed dink there by Roman. Very rare, but good to see Mitch and Joey just keeping the ball on the ground there, giving themselves a chance, staying in it. As Roman brings in an 8-6-2 here in game 2 of this best of 3 gold medal match. Oh, Roman nearly, that was a metre behind him when he contacted that one, but still he nearly brings that into the court.
And a little interaction there between himself and Wes, just maybe acknowledging that ball might have been going long.
What great depth on that serve by Mitch Hargraves.
Spot on the baseline. A great serve. So back to within 1 point now.
Can Mitch and Joey keep it on the ground here long enough? Surprised Mitch didn't step in on that one.
Joey Wild with the speed up.
Well done. He hasn't came out on top of many of those today, but is this a turning point? I feel like it's tied up for the first time in a long time, Ben.
Individually, but Joey's very much so a momentum player.
Ball staying on the ground here nicely from Joey and Mitch.
Patient at the moment, both sides. Joey thought about it. Getting up there. 30-plus shot rally. A little bit of a change of pace here from Wes and Roman.
Oh, Mitch doing really well to fend that off. I'm surprised Wes didn't put a bit more on that too.
Massive point here.
All players getting multiple touches here.
Momentum point. There's the emotion. My goodness, the
Huge.
lactic acid in the legs to be in that position at the kitchen for that long 40, 50-plus shot rally. It's incredible stuff.
They have to fend another off here, though, to Roman and Wes. 8-8 on 2. There's a third shot drive, fifth shot drop. We've seen that common theme in game 2 here of this men's doubles final from Mitch and Joey. Yeah, I think they're targeting the wrong player still, Ben. I think Joey just wants to speed it up at Wes, and he's had a little bit more success in game 2 than he has in game 1, but he's still not on top of that. Wes bringing in an 8-8 on 1. Yeah, great spot there by Wes.
As Wes Gabrielson comes over to the commentary bench and he's had enough. He's looking for the sub, Brendan Lee. I think you're in, mate. He's even called a timeout.
He's called a timeout.
He's tired.
It's my time to shine. Look, I think those dinking rallies would take it out of anyone. You know, that we've had some extended rallies here in the last 3-4 minutes. So probably a wise timeout here just to get that heart rate down for Wes and Roman. You know, they're within 2 points now of taking a men's doubles gold medal. They're their first on PPA Tour Australia if they were to come through this.
Yeah, absolutely, Brendan. Just on that as well, mate, you're obviously well known in the pickleball space. How's your pickle prowess?
So not too much nowadays, Ben. In my role now as Executive Officer of Pickleball Australia, I spend more time in the strategic and the administration side of things than playing. But look, I just love to see how far Australian pickleball has come since my time playing the sport more frequently, let's say.
Very good. Surely, I mean, pickleball court isn't overly big. You could squeeze one in the office, surely.
It'd be nice. All right, as Wes brings it at 9-8-1 and a missed return there, straight out of that offensive timeout from Wes and Roman, because they were actually on serve when they called that timeout.
That'll bring up a gold and championship point here for Wes and Roman. Great adjust, but Joey
pulling the trigger and that ball coming up off the tape, and Wes probably would love to have that one again because I think he could have punished that ball, but
it was the unapologetic wave that we got from Joey Wilder as well, clipping the tape on the just the shot before the put away.
All right, can they save a second championship point here, Joey and Mitch? Oh, and look, congratulations to Wes Gabrielson and Roman Estereja, who have taken out the gold medal here today.
That'll get it done here, Brendan. Incredible battle does come to an end, and a patient game from it is Wes Gabrielson and Roman Estereja taking the gold medal in an incredible 2 sets, a high standard game of pickleball, and they are the champions of Brisbane here in Redcliffe. Brendan Lee, an incredible match coming to an end. We're only midway through day 2 here of the PPA Pickleball Tour here in Redcliffe. Massive afternoon coming our way, of course. Huge amount of divisions, 3 divisions, including the Major League Pickleball here this afternoon, kicking off with our quarterfinals from 7:15 p.m. An incredible afternoon to come your way. Brendan Lee, final closing comments, my friend.
Look, what a great game 2 we had there. Wes and Roman just proving how good they are at getting that ball onto the ground more times than their opposition. Wes just rock solid on the right-hand side there. I think too many speed-ups were coming his way, and I think he really fed off that, and his strike rate there was very high. So congratulations to Roman and Wes, first-time gold medalists here on PPA Tour Australia. Mitch and Joey continue their run of always being either thereabouts, winning or thereabouts with Tyler. So, one of Australia's best doubles pair, and, they'll now prepare for MLP this afternoon. Absolutely.
Very, very exciting time. So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll close this stream here for the Men's Opens Doubles Gold Medal match. Thank you once again for tuning in, one and all pickleball fans of the world. This is the PPA Pickleball Tour here in Brisbane for the championships, powered by Joola. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Redcliffe Tennis Centre here. About 30 minutes north of Brisbane, the capital of Queensland, Australia, on the east coast. This is the PPA Pickleball Tour Australia Championships, and we are looking forward to getting this next match underway. You are watching the men's open doubles bronze medal match with first serve getting underway here. My name is Ben Abbott. I'll be your lead caller here this afternoon, and joining me is my co-commentator, Jazz Algemeyer.
Hello.
Lovely to welcome you to this fantastic space and venue that is Redcliffe. And just like that, we're underway here. We're going to keep a tab on the scores. The best in the business in our official is at the helm there.
All right. Ooh, good crash. Coming in, aggressive, and Ben with the put away.
And a fiery game this is going to be. So, closest to your screen, we have Tom Evans and Zach Grabovic. taken on the far side of your screen in Ben Costin and George Wall. That is
no
danger
mercy there.
zone.
Oh, my. Oh, man. I don't want to be that ball.
Yeah, right. I think we might have to get a ball change already. Already.
And good spot there.
So talk us through what you see from this combination here. Obviously two very passionate and fiery teams. A couple of individuals out there who are known for their passion of pickleball.
Yes, indeed. I mean, Ben, he's not only a solid player, but he's so knowledgeable in the sport. He coaches and leads a lot of other pro players as well. So he has, I would say, like the pickleball knowledge that really, really makes him be dangerous on the court with his shot selection. And right down the
Interesting
middle
shot there. Not really sure what happened there. George Wall just completely miscued the shot, whether it was clipping the tape on the way through or not. Hard to see at the pace of the game is happening already. So, yeah, Ben Costin there in the black hat, receiving now, and his partner George Wall in the white hat. And then hard to miss the big man in the green hat there.
Oh, yes.
Zach Grabovic. He played the men's singles gold medal match yesterday and walked away with a silver medal.
And he's a present. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Goodness,
He
all
will
the things.
punish you, yeah.
Oh, that ball is broken, sir. Somebody get a check in. But
Zach the Punisher
courtside,
there.
my hands are in the air just watching that rally. You speak about presences within the sport, and this man is potentially in the wrong sport with his body build.
I think he can play any sport. It's very scary. Intimidating. But super sweet off
I was
the court,
going to say
man.
a lovely human off the court as well. So we see a speed up there from Benny Costin.
Right. He's just so athletic. I love watching him play, to be honest. Good to mention that we are playing a game of 15 too, so it definitely changes. All right, let's see if Ben and George can get on the board here. That'd be nice. Get some momentum going. Good spot, and
Not
just
for the
one.
ATP, just missing that one. So, of course, you can step outside the court, and like in tennis, swinging around for that sideline. Doesn't come off this time for Zach Grabovic.
And there you go. That gets Ben and George on the board there.
Just like that, back to within a couple of points here. As you mentioned, Jazz, we're only playing at 15 points.
And great ball down the middle.
Always the confusing shot to make. Obviously, there are tactics as well between the pairings and who's going to take what space. And we do know from what we've seen already, Zach's dominance with his forehand, taking that ball there right on cue.
Oh, a great shot.
To the corner,
Right in the corner. Such a hard ball to read, though,
Oh, absolutely, and it's a judgment call.
Yeah.
With the pace of the game and the level that all four of these players play at, you've got to make a pretty quick decision.
Right. Great drop from George there. Couldn't get himself all the way in. Nothing he can't fix. Side out here. Big drive. And a good point.
A little bit of fire there from Benny Costin as well. Looking at him courtside, there's a bit of a stare down and a cheeky little no-way comment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
And again,
And it can work in your favor, provoke your opponent, and then, they start making maybe going for a little bit more than they usually do, It's a head game, too.
Absolutely. It's interesting just how close the pickleball community is. Off the court. They get on the court, and it's white line fever. We love it. Controversy on this call as well as that ball just sails wide. George Wall.
There you go.
Confident that ball went out and
supported
by the official as well. It's a big 5-point run here. Make
right
that
down the middle.
6-point run.
Right.
George Wall and Ben Costin.
I think this would be a good time for, both Tom and Zach to maybe take a timeout, slow the game down, reset it on their favor, just for that. We do have a switch at 8.
7-4. Plenty of time left in the bronze medal match. Whoa,
Ernie
looking
attempt.
for the Ernie, yeah.
And great hands there. Oh, not letting up. Zach taking full control there.
Absolutely. And again, dominant presence, but George Wall's reaction there, just missing the return on that play there. Very entertaining facial expressions from the 4 players on court.
And there you go, getting the
Big
switch there.
point number 8. So we'll get a change of ends here, Jason. You were watching the game previous on this court.
I was.
Here this morning, and there was a gold medal match to a very special someone.
Yes.
Don't pop his tires too much. He's already got a gold medal and a championship to his name.
I gave him a high five. I said, good job, you know.
Hey, yeah, just the loving couple expression of affection. Yeah.
You know, one of us goes home with a gold medal. I mean, I'll hear about it for at least the next 24 hours.
And so you should. Have you heard of the 24-hour rule when you win a gold medal or a championship?
Oh, yeah.
I hope he has, because I'm going to be on his case when I see him next. Now, congratulations, Roman Australia.
Yeah.
And Wes Gabrielson taking the
Yes.
men's open doubles championship here in Brisbane.
Yeah, great appearance from both of them. I mean, you know, U.S. has to represent a little bit out here, right?
Oh, and they did. They did. Played an almost flawless match of pickleball. Back to it here, 8-4 scoreboard. George Wall getting us back underway.
Oh, just out. But they're really targeting that middle, which I think is great. You know, Zach is so hungry for that middle ball. He's playing the right side quite big, you know. Oh, wow.
Jeez, that ball tight roping.
I mean, he has so much spin and his ball's so heavy. And going in the middle. Woo, Ben, celebration.
He's got
There
a
you go,
voice.
getting
He's got a
fired up.
presence on the court.
It's a great point. Fired up. Zach taking a breather. Oh.
The ball sails long in his serve. Obviously searching for the depth, looking to cramp up George Wall on his reception.
Right. Yes, exactly. Especially with the net barrier in the back. It is a little bit tighter on the side, closest to us. And good Ernie attempt there. He saw it just a little bit late, I think, in contact.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of excitable movement from Tom Evans here. He's trying things. You know, why not? You're in your final match of the competition in this division, and why not? There may have been things that have been working in previous games that, you know, maybe we are unaware of. And the speed up here from George Wall, it's just a firefight within the kitchen. But, yeah, maybe there are things that we've seen from previous matches.
Yeah.
As we see Tom Evans call a timeout there, and very individual timeout taken, we think.
Yeah.
Just on the you know, the body language from the combination of Evans and Grabovic. And your insights so far, we got 9-4, racing to 15. Your insights, what do you see?
Well, we're seeing a lot of movement, you know, from Evans and Grabovic. You know, Evans really looking for that Ernie, and Grabovic is, he's able to cover middle. He's playing a really big right side. I think what they could benefit from is maybe slowing it down and just kind of like trying to get into some patterns. Maybe some dinking patterns can really help them out, because it just seems that like being stuck at 4 for so long and not being able to really get off 4, they need to try to change.
Yeah, to go 4-0 at the start, you know, obviously your tactics change, and you'd argue that Costin and Wall did that really well. And yeah, whether it's a patient game that potentially Evans and Grabovic need to approach with, just to try and bide their time.
Right.
Because they have been really aggressive from the get-go. Little tape tickler there. George Wall. He's starting to speed up the game now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the style that they've been playing with, right? So
I think Wall and Costin, they're expecting, you know, big, heavy balls. And they've adjusted their game to it. So they're waiting for the firefight. And there you go. See? A little bit of dinking pattern. There you go. Gets them off 4 into 5.
yeah, how did you sneak away mid-time out, give a bit of coaching tips, and then get back here in time?
Oh, little, now they're
Fusion
going
down the middle. Yeah. Now, runner points here. Back within 3.
Yeah. Score correction there from us.
Here's that patient
Going
style.
in. Yeah.
Looking for the speed up.
Oh, right there.
Right up the body there. That one
Yeah.
felt personal.
Yeah.
Like I said, white line fever. Everyone's friends off the court.
Yes, 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 yes. There you go.
What a whip. Whip of a forehand there from
Big
Tom
drive
Evans.
down the middle. I mean, we're seeing a lot of big drives here in Australia. A lot of players have wicked drives. That just right there from Grabovic right there.
I love the personal commentary that some of these players give themselves when they're playing singles, pickleball,
That's
or
amazing.
just to keep themselves in the right headspace. And
Right. If it's part of their style, part of their game, so be it.
big friendly giant.
Yes.
Grabovic.
Yes.
Timeout call, back to within one. Costin, Wall, feeling
Right.
the momentum shift and the pressure building now. And let's talk about the day. Let's talk about the venue. Let's talk about this fantastic sport that is pickleball. We're here in Redcliffe for the Brisbane Championships. This is the third leg of the tour. The first
Yes.
half of the season, season one, we reset. We do a draft draw in July, and we go again for season two.
And we go again.
And we're on the Gold Coast, Vietnam, and our championships are in Melbourne. What an incredible tour.
Wow, what a great tour.
That
I'm all
Pacific
about
Pickleball Australia has put together.
it. A great tour. Whoever booked those locations, amazing.
Tell you what, if we can continue to be a part of it, it is our privilege
Yes,
and it is our
truly,
pleasure.
truly.
And right now, the viewers of Pickleball, it is your privilege and pleasure to view this fantastic bronze medal match here for the Men's Opens Doubles Championship.
Here we go.
Back to within 1
Back in it.
point.
And, oh, what a great little reset there. Oh, just short.
The breeze
good
definitely
point.
played a factor with that one
For
for
sure. You know what? Wind's pretty calm today, though. I will let the viewers know in comparison to yesterday. So we have good conditions today.
I agree. Not as gusty.
No.
It's probably more consistent.
Big backhand. Big forehand. Back in the kitchen.
Speed up
yeah.
confusion down the middle.
Yeah.
George Wall.
Seems like that it's a good spot for them.
I'm a novice pickleball player, but I feel like down the middle is a fair strategy.
When in doubt, go down the middle. Just wide. Going for just a bit too much.
A little interaction there. Maybe a bit of just calming from Grabovic there to Evans.
And just long.
So out to a 4-point game once again. Great lob.
Oh, just long. Cost in there, though. All right.
Good defense on the baseline as well. Good pickup.
Yeah.
Deep at his feet.
Absolutely. All right. Serving on the 2 here. Good reset. Oh,
Tied up with his partner. Costin
Oh,
does well to get out of the
wow.
way. That's an
What a
incredible
point.
fight back.
that's a big point too.
Well, you're speaking in the space of momentum and what people are feeling on the court. Sometimes 1 point, regardless of the scoreboard, can change the outcome. Or even just 1 point changes 4 points, 5 points.
Absolutely. And yeah, so good.
Fire.
All right.
Fire here right now from the combination
Oh,
closest to your screen in Evans and Grabovic.
All right. If they can,
Still locked up.
they're looking to get to
9-13.
10. Yeah.
They'll do just that.
And I think when you're playing the 15, if you're at 9, if you can get yourself to 10, then it seems more reachable. It gets you feel back in the game. So I think that was a crucial point for them to get to 10. There you go. Great drop to get them in. We're able to then gain control of the point. And great execution.
And this is interesting here, closer to your screen. The first time we've seen Ben and George get together, talk a little bit more
Right.
tactically.
Yes.
doesn't pay off for him, though. 1-point ball game now.
Right.
Is there a difference? I was going to say, is there a difference in the serve right now, in the depth? What have they adjusted? Is there anything that you can see?
I mean, what we just saw right now, George just making sure he can just get the ball back in play, forcing them to play. I mean, Grabovic has a huge serve. Also probably has some lefty spin on it. I haven't played against him personally, but just from what we can see. So if they can just get the return in play, they're good. Make them play one more ball.
All it comes down to fast in the kitchen,
for the middle. Yeah.
Trying to draw the error there from Ben. I reckon it gets to a point in a rally where you're just chasing every single ball, knowing that it's all on the line to play for. And Benny probably recognised that, trying to speed it up, trying to draw the error. No go. Game and poker face here from Tom Evans.
It's a very close match. They want it. Yeah.
Oh, here they come.
All right. And I think this is when it's a pressure situation.
How many points ago was it when we spoke about one particular point maybe playing a factor in the future points to come?
I think it was when it was 9-12.
Pick up.
Oh.
Ball is long, and I believe that's a point. It is indeed 13-all.
13-all on
out.
the one. On the one, too. So it's definitely a great time to take a timeout right now.
Quickly walk us through that conversation. When you say on one, obviously 1 and 2 is your two players on the court, your two servers on the court.
Yeah.
On one is your first opportunity to score.
Yeah.
So on one, I believe it's Zach that
Yes.
is on serve.
Yeah.
He's your danger man. So talk us through that.
Yeah, so, I mean, he has a really, really big serve right now. So I think both Wall and Costin, just have to focus on just getting that return and maybe just making them play. And obviously, I think getting that return in and expecting a big third shot drive from either Evans or Grabovic, and so they just have to make them play, get themselves in control of the point, and go for not so risky shots, high percentage shots.
Big play.
Big
Massive play.
Right.
Turnaround. 13-9 down. 14-13. Bronze medal point.
Wow. Match point. Oh,
Zach was hungry. He knows as well.
he knows.
They hold serve, though. And that'll get it
that's the
done.
match.
Bronze medal going the way.
13.
Oh,
What
Zach.
a great match.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah.
Zach Grabovic and Tom Evans will take that one. An incredible hard-fought game again, being down 13-9 in the business end of that match. And they came back taking it by 2. Patient game. The couple of tactical timeouts obviously crucial
Yeah.
into that game there. And Betty Costin, George Wall, hold your tie. That's an incredible battle.
Wow. I'm kind of speechless. I'm like literally replaying this match in my head, and wow.
How good's the standard at the moment of pickleball in Australia? Singles, doubles. It's anyone's game right from the get-go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, incredible. 15-13, your men's opens doubles bronze medal match does come to an end. Once again, it was Tom Evans and Zach Grabovic taking that one. Congratulations to them. We're going to wrap up the stream here. Jazz, absolute pleasure, as always, to call with you here courtside. That'll conclude things here. Our next couple of matches will come your way very, very shortly. But pickleball fans around Australia and the world, thank you so much again for joining us courtside for the PPA Pickleball Tour Australia. Here in Redcliffe, my name is Ben Abbott. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.